Okay. Remember guys, last time, okay, before I say anything, let me welcome you guys to my YouTube channel and welcome you guys in this video. Remember last time I made this video reacting to Penny, I can just Kelly Coco, but that time you guys literally loved that video so much. So I thought, why don't I react to bloopers of Penny, I can say Kelly Coco again. You may be wondering guys, before I start, let me tell you one small story, okay? So you may be wondering, where Call of Duty was in mobile? Like, yeah, you heard it right. Yesterday I tried to play Call of Duty was in mobile, but I couldn't play because it was so glitchy and my phone is not too new. I think I bought this phone in 2018. So this phone is not like I couldn't play Call of Duty Warzone mobile in this mobile because I could either have to wait for the system update, or I could just you know buy a new mobile, buy a new phone. But considering I'm not that rich to buy a new phone because the phones are expensive and I have to ask my parents to buy a new phone. And you know what kind of answer they have, right? So I better not mess my phone up. So instead I thought, why don't I react to bloopers of Penny bloopers, right? Let's go. And by the way, this video, I'm going to leave this video in the description below so you guys can check it out and have fun. Well, the Mortal Kombat, nothing is going on in Mortal Kombat. I've checked and nothing was there. And the trail that supposedly should start from 4th of April, alright? And from 4th of April to 7th of April, we should get some decent pack. And if that's the case, I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, we play some other game. Alright. So if you're new to I want you guys to do 3 things. Press the red subscribe button, press the notification bell, and press the like button. Alright? And I'll for future updates, because in this year lots of cool things are going to come guys, so I'm looking forward to it guys. So I would appreciate if you are looking forward to it. Alright, let's get started. Let me just do this. Perfect. Started from the
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Kaylee Cuoco bloopers on The Big Bang Theory.
I am Spock.
So, one interesting thing you can find from this is that Kelly, her bloopers are of 2 types. 1 that can be hilarious, and 2 that could make the people angry. Okay, just from my perspective. Alright, let's continue.
For this list, we'll be looking at times the Penny actress flubbed her lines, broke character, or messed up in other ways. Which Kaylee outtake makes you laugh the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Balls. From neighbours to friends to the series central will they won't they couple, and eventually husband and wife, Leonard and Penny have certainly been through a lot together.
There's no symposium. Leonard lied to me. Isn't that right, Leonard? I don't know what to say.
So we imagine that if we assembled a word cloud of the most common words to show up on Kaylee's script, Leonard would come up pretty big. However, when standing up for Leonard in this scene from season 1, Cuoco stumbles over his name.
There's no symposium. Leonard.
Leonard.
Balls!
You know, fun part about taking this phrase or the word balls means when you're too angry, you're too depressed or you're surprised, like, holy balls, what the hell happened? You know? Which is hilarious, not gonna lie. And Kelly, she couldn't even get the simplest name. Instead of clamoring like numbnuts, why don't we just come back and be realistic, right?
In her defense, these were still early days, so perhaps she just needed some more time to get acquainted with it.
An apple a day, keep the doctor away. And this deserves, no, not this, something else.
But hey, at least she said symposium correctly, right?
Remember how Leonard told you we couldn't come to your performance because we were attending a symposium on molecular positronium?
I remember symposium.
Number 9. Breaking the fourth wall. With Sheldon and Amy cohabiting across the hall, Leonard and Penny decide to celebrate their new Sheldonless living arrangements.
It's Sheldon's bedtime. He is in for the night.
Cannot believe we are alone in our own apartment.
And how does one do that exactly? Dance in your underwear, of course. Penny's unimpressed by Leonard's suggestion. However, not as much as one.
Fun fact, guys, fun fact. Okay, the fun fact about any person, okay, in acting field. First and foremost, I don't know anything about acting, so there might be something I say which may not be true, and something I say which may be true. So don't trust everything I say, but the point is, you know, sometimes doing bloopers where you mess up a particular line, or you mess up a particular sentence, or mess up a particular word, or you mess up the entire expression of the way you're expressing a line, or word, or sentence. You know, you basically get broken up and go crap crazy, right?
Audience member who makes their feelings loud and clear.
Hey, Sheldon's not here, so we are going to put on music and dance in our underwear.
I'm sorry, she said ew.
Kaylee's taken by surprise.
Sheldon's not here, so we are going to put on music and dance in our underwear.
I'm sorry, she said ew.
Kaylee's taken by surprise and breaks soon after. Johnny Galecki.
You know, yeah, here's another thing you should keep in mind. Acting, alright, acting. Sometimes your fans, sometimes your audience can make you angry. You have to, and like, you know, when they make you angry by laughing at the particular thing, you know, when you're a small kid, you know, kids are nowadays very sensitive. When there will be so many people making fun of that kid, he gets angry and, you know, expresses emotions like, you know, getting my point, right? Sometimes this statement, this hypothesis can be work when you are an adult, and when you have to, especially in the acting field or reacting field, getting my point. So something like this happened.
He had
And hold on.
a different but still hilarious reaction to the vocal audience member. He and Cuoco put on a united front while dealing with the unexpected interruption.
Okay. Nope.
And break soon after. Johnny Galecki has a different but still hilarious reaction to the vocal audience member. He and Cuoco put on a united front while dealing with the unexpected interruption.
This deserves a screenshot. Not really.
Well, at least we know the audience's reactions are honest.
Okay.
Number 8. A supportive co-worker. Kinda. As we just mentioned, it took Penny and Leonard some time to shake off the weird third wheel in their relationship. In this episode, Bernadette is surprised to learn that the newlyweds aren't yet living together.
You guys still aren't living together? We are. I mean, he sleeps here, but it's only a matter of time before Sheldon has a bad dream and tries to climb into bed with the Leonard-shaped pile of pillows.
It's actually Bernadette actress Melissa Rauch who flops the line here, but Cuoco reassures her that it's all good.
Good. Just wish Leonard would work up the courage to tell Sheldon he's moving in here.
I still am. Sorry.
That's okay. So cute.
However, her affections for her colleague quickly melt away when they have to start over. Suddenly, it's not so cute anymore. Still, we imagine audiences at the live taping got a thrill out of watching this faux drama unfold. We know we did.
Sorry, not okay anymore, Melissa.
Number 7. A few scavenger hunt hiccups. In arguably one of the funniest Big Bang Theory episodes, Penny's competitive streak takes over as she fights to prove that she's not a liability.
You don't think I'm smart enough?
Okay. So, here's another thing you should keep in mind when it comes to acting. Alright? Crap. My headphone fell out. So yeah, my point is, here's one thing, another thing to keep in mind when it comes to acting. Alright? So, that thing is, let's say there are two people. Two characters acting like there's a conversation going on between those two. But sometimes the second person get say something terrible or mess up his or her line. You sometimes get angry and be like, not again anymore. Which sometimes can be hilarious, but come on. You're such a big professional actor or actress or whoever you are. But how can you mess it up? Right? I'm not trying to hate Melissa. I'm not Melissa. Kelly, okay? I'm not trying to be mean to her. But come on. Right, come on. Now I have to screenshot this, right? Nope.
You think I'm gonna be a liability, even though I totally just used the word liability correctly in a sentence.
And indeed, she's quick on her feet, both literally and figuratively. However, behind the scenes, a couple of hiccups could have hindered her and Sheldon's chances. Firstly, no matter how hard they try, those seatbelts just won't budge, and it's all about safety first.
To the planetarium.
Let's go!
Screenshot, baby. Now this I'm going to screenshot the crap out of it. Here you go. Come on. Thank you.
Kaylee also stumbles at one of the final hurdles when she seemingly forgets her lines.
3 bags, no one's opened up.
Damn, Penny
Sometimes. Here's another aspect that you should consider when it comes to acting. Alright. So, man, suppose you enter the room, enter the place enter somewhere where you have to actually act out, And sometimes you, while entering, you suddenly mess up or accidentally say something which was not supposed to be told by you or said by you. So you go outside the room, go to the washroom, wash your face, and come back. Which is hilarious, not gonna lie, but that is a fact of life, right? For every actor and actresses all around the world. Getting my point?
That blunder cost you and Sheldon valuable moments in this race. Number 6. Distracted by food. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Cuoco shared that she would always skip lunch when they were filming scenes that involved food.
Will you cut up hot dogs into little chunks and mix them in with the sauce?
I don't have hot dogs.
That's all right, I do. Oh, you're in for what my mother calls a real Italian treat.
And Scott London, the props master on the show, revealed that he would often cook the food we see on screen. Although we can't confirm he cooked this specific dish. Nevertheless, in this season 3 episode, Penny and Sheldon enjoy each other's company over a plate of spaghetti with cut-up hot dog. While this is Sheldon's comfort dish, Kaylee enjoys it too.
I'm so glad you like it.
I do.
So much so that she doesn't mind when they have to retake, because it just means she can keep on eating. Relate.
Okay, so here's another thing. Suppose, okay, imagine the scene. Okay, imagine the scene that, let's say you and someone else with you both go to the restaurant or even at home until you eat something. Let's say there's a dinner scene or something, or lunch scene, I don't know what. I mean whatever, but the point is, you shouldn't be distracted, okay? Getting my point? You shouldn't be distracted by the food or water or whatever is being served. You should concentrate on the acting. Alright, getting my point? I mean, sometimes it happens, and you know, when the food is so good and you're like, to the world, I'm enjoying my food. Like, come on, you shouldn't do that. And it apparently been done over here. Let's do what else is there, right?
Hats off to the chef. Number 5. The honeymoon period is over. Leonard and Penny's marriage is in trouble before it even begins. That's what kissing another woman will do to a relationship.
Because we love each other.
Yes.
And it's the happiest day of our lives.
Don't push it.
Still, they decide to go through with their Vegas wedding. However, Penny later realizes she's not as over Leonard's infidelity as she thought. When they return home, the pair continue the argument as they head to their separate apartments.
I asked you over and over if you were okay. Why would you go through with the wedding if you weren't?
I thought I was okay, but it turns out I'm not.
We can totally understand why Penny might be upset, but Leonard fires back with a low blow. In the cut that made it to air, Penny looks shocked but doesn't respond or move, and the scene swiftly changes. Perhaps this blooper explains why.
I may not have been entirely faithful, but you are not easy to lift.
Sometimes you have to control your laughter also. Yeah, here's another thing you should keep in mind when, like, acting, okay? Acting out a scene. Acting out a scene, okay? Let's say someone cracks the joke on you and you're like, you're not easy to lift. You shouldn't you shouldn't laugh. That's my point. You shouldn't laugh. Even though the audience might laugh, but you are not supposed to laugh. Always it just won't make sense. It's like, suppose your parents are angry with you and because you have stolen food from their fridge, and if they are like, tell me honestly, did you eat the food or not? And if you start laughing, that would make them even more angry. So controlling your laughter also is very, very logical. And come on, it's a very basic aspect of life. Come on. You shouldn't laugh at each and everything. Getting my point?
Number 4. Does the Wi-Fi taste good? In the earlier seasons, Penny would sometimes take advantage of Leonard's infatuation with her.
I'm a little low on cash.
How much you got?
Nothing.
How can you walk around with no money?
I'm cute, I get by.
You know what, I'm doing trusting the trend. That's it. This is my final judgment. Alright. Continue.
It's okay, you can open.
Sure, why would she pay for food or Wi-Fi when she can get it so readily across the hall? Only one problem. Sheldon. In a bid to stop her freeloading ways, he changes their password.
Hi, did Sheldon change the Wi-Fi password again?
Yeah, it's Penny already eats our food, she can pay for Wi-Fi. No spaces.
It's savage and has more characters than we care to remember, but it doesn't put Penny off. Although, as this outtake shows, she does get a little confused about what one typically does with a working internet connection.
Okay, if you can't get me to stop eating your food, what makes you think you can get me to stop eating your Wi-Fi?
It's not exactly our take.
Yeah. Matching up a word also can literally take out the meaning out of the dialogue, you know. Therefore, you should be very, very careful while speaking speaking the entire sentence, because if one small word or pronunciation gets messed up, your entire sentence, the entire meaning of the sentence which you have to speak fall out of the sky bin, you know.
But perhaps she'd like a side of Wi-Fries with that. Number 3. That pesky soft kitty. When it comes to singing Soft Kitty, Sheldon can be rather demanding, and boy doesn't Penny know it.
Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Now you.
In this scene, Shellbot asks Penny to sing him his comfort song, but interrupts her when it's not quite loud enough. She moves closer and carries on from where she left off, but of course that's not good enough for him.
Happy kitty, sleepy
No. You have to start over.
Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur.
Well, in this outtake, Sheldon's interruption seems to throw off Kaylee's flow entirely. What makes it even funnier is that Sheldon's subsequent line works almost too perfect.
Yeah. Here's another thing you should keep in mind. Alright. And which is that thing is basically considering that when suppose you are asked to sing a song, which is a very simple song, soft kitty, warm kitty. When you're sick, you sing that song. Right? I mean, when someone is sick and you have to sing that song. And I just want to tell you one thing that, I have taken part in so many acting competitions in my colleges. But one thing I've observed, which is when you're nervous, being nervous is like a button. Like you press that button and there's an explosion, bomb explosion. So that is like being nervous. Why I'm saying this? Well, because when you're nervous, you basically match up the entire line, the entire word, the entire phrase, the entire expression, and sometimes even entire song, right? So you shouldn't be nervous, keep yourself calm down.
With the gaff.
Closer to the microphone.
Happy kid.
No.
You're right. Sorry, that was so bad.
And she plays along.
See? This is what I'm talking about.
making this blooper all the more memorable. Number 2, is that how the Vulcans salute? The Big Bang Theory often spotlighted nerd culture, and with all their talk about Star Wars, Star Trek, and endless superheroes, you'd think the cast might have learned a thing or two along the way.
Greetings, Mary Cooper. I am Spock.
I'm sorry, I just don't buy it.
So in this episode, when Coco tries and fails to do the Vulcan salute, well, it's highly illogical. It's not until the audience starts laughing and someone calls to her from off camera that she realises her mistake.
Did I do it wrong? I did it? How am I doing it? Oh, this way.
Coco gets a quick refresher on the famous gesture, and the audience love it. She good-humouredly responds to their laughter, but perhaps she would have preferred it if Scotty had just beamed her away. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. What's Penny's last name? Midley responds to their laughter, but perhaps she would have...
Okay. Maintain your posture, maintain your hand posture, your leg posture, your body posture, your head posture is also very important aspect of good actor. Okay, now as you can see over here, as you have seen, she didn't maintain the hand posture properly, and that made the audience angry, and she ended up yelling at them, saying "shut up," you know. But the point is, you have to be good from your side. Then you could expect the audience to be good from their side. But that's not necessarily be true. But come on, be good to yourself, then let others be good to you. You can put a quotation on that and stick on a wall with a picture saying that you be good to yourself and then let the audience be good to you.
Preferred it if Scotty had just beamed her away.
See? Let's move ahead.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. What's
Now in this church, sometimes you are unexpectedly, the second person comes and asks you something and you don't know that answer, and you are like, I don't know. This is an absolute perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Penny's last name? Coco's thrown off course when her scene mate brings up the question all BBT fans have been wondering.
Problems?
I don't have problems. You're the one here with me. You have the
don't have
problem.
problems? What's your last name?
I don't know.
You know what? This will be the answer. Perfect.
Monkeys! It's such a ridiculous answer, even she can't help cracking up.
Can you guess what the other is? A hint, sometimes they pack the alcohol in their trunks.
Monkeys.
No.
Sometimes you're like, don't know what to do. You, like, suppose there are two lines you have to say, and it's one line properly and second line you don't know what to say, and you like go giggling and chuckling like a baby. You shouldn't do that, come on.
Know your cues. Someone's a little eager.
Sometimes using the X word also can be very, very violent, you know, which can be hilarious for some people and which would hurt and which would be hurtful for some other people.
Coco's commitment is really poppin'. How Jim Parsons doesn't break sooner, we'll never understand.
You don't know what to say. What to do? Smile.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Penny really enjoys Raj and Howard's music. Sometimes a scene
Sometimes, now this one is a perfect example of music cheers you up too much that you start smiling or laughing, which you shouldn't do, in my honest opinion. Either that way, or the music is too funny that you were supposed to sit quietly. Instead of that, you start cracking out laughter. Getting my point? You shouldn't do that. Come on. And here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
is just so darn funny that even after multiple takes, it's impossible to remain poker-faced.
Indy's whip snapped, Thor's hammer missed. It was Avenger versus Archaeologist.
Case in point, Howard and Raj's concert at the comic book store in the 9th season. Everyone gathers to hear their debut song, Thor and Dr. Jones, which contains some interesting rhyming couplets, like our personal favourite.
Indy held his ground and straightened his fedora. Thor said, "That's a nice look," in 1944.
Come on.
And as you can see in this blooper, Cuoco has a hard time keeping it together.
One plays at lightning, the other plays at
Normally I would have to stop laughing, but come on, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Do you want me to take the screenshot? No, the previous one is perfect.
Now, let's go to the take shown in the episode. You can tell she's trying not to laugh, but when her co-stars really go for it, she can no longer hold back.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this
Okay, yeah. So this is Penny Kelly Coco blooper reaction part 2. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you want me to see the part 3 of Penny bloopers reaction tomorrow? Anyway, I'm going to do it tomorrow also because there's nothing else to do. So might as well. Alright. So yeah.
recent.
I'm going to leave this video in the form of a link in the description below for you to check it out if you want to watch the entire video properly. And last but not the least, I'll see you tomorrow. So bye bye. Take care. Do these 3 things I told you earlier. Press the red subscribe button if you haven't. Press the notification bell and make sure it's ringing, okay? If you haven't, and press the like button if it's blue. If it is not blue, and make it blue, because I'll see you tomorrow with Penny's bloopers. Okay? Part number 3. See you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.